Hi, I'm Jason Perkins from Springfield, Virginia. I'd like to welcome you to my VCF East 2020 virtual exhibit on printing. I'm going to show some various types of printers.
This is a Canon BJ130E. It was Canon's first bubble jet printer. This machine was introduced in 1988 and was Canon's second generation inkjet technology. To see inside, we have to disassemble the printer, so we'll go do that now. The print head is automatically capped and cleaned by the machine. An engineer at Canon accidentally touched a soldering iron to a syringe of ink and noticed that it spurted. Inside the print head are small tubes and small heating elements which boil the ink and push drops onto the paper. Ink is fed to the print head by the tube and drawn by capillary action up from the print cartridge. Waste ink returns through the tube at the top of the assembly. Like the earlier piezo devices, the ink cartridge lives at the front of the machine along with the waste ink absorber pad. This is a Panasonic Spinwriter LED printer. Similar to a laser printer, it uses toner and has to warm up before you can print. This printer uses the PostScript language and runs at 300 dots per inch. It has 2 megabytes of RAM. What we're seeing now in sped up motion is the printer processing the job. That's called the raster image processor. It's quiet, and the output looks quite nice. In this print, we see a kind of common malady of some printers wherein it will suck the entire paper tray through the machine, but it didn't jam. The built-in font also looks nice. Let's see how the device works. Toner is loaded in from this cartridge on the paper side. On the other side of the device is the imaging drum, which we'll remove, and then we can see the LED element. Each dot on this strip is an individual LED that will expose 1 pixel on the imaging drum. This is a Cieto 8510, here branded as the Apple dot matrix printer. I like to call these machines old reliable. I don't think you can actually kill one. This is a 9-pin dot matrix printer. Like all dot matrix printers, it uses a nylon ribbon which is impregnated with ink. It gets pulled through the cartridge as the head moves. You can see the little spring-loaded drive there. Let's take the print head off. If you look at the end of the print head, that kind of shiny diagonal line are the pins, and inside you can see each of the individual wires. Those go back to a magnet that fires the pin. This is an Apple daisy wheel printer. It was manufactured for Apple by Qume. This is sometimes called a formed character printer. Inside the machine is the typing element, and on the element are all of the individual letters. These get struck by a hammer to be imprinted on the paper. Let's install the cut sheet feeder on this printer. It's only slightly ridiculous. Can't forget the paper out tray. Okay, now we're ready to print. Daisy wheel printers offered vastly superior print quality to a dot matrix printer using the same type of element as many typewriters. Here's a 240 frame per second video of a similar machine printing. Notice how the movements are not stepped. This machine uses servo control to run as fast as possible, 30 characters per second. Here's printing a full page of text. NEC put a slightly different spin on this technology with their Spinwriter series. This is a Spinwriter 7720 printing terminal. Like the other printers, there's a ribbon in a cartridge that gets pulled through by the machine. There is a hammer to strike the printing element, and the printing element itself is referred to as a thimble. Like the daisy wheel, all of the characters are preformed, and there are two levels of them. The machine can shift the wheel up and down. buzzing sound is the servo control on the machine fighting me as I shove the pieces in. This machine is really fast. Let's look at a 240 frame per second video of it printing. Since this is a terminal, let's connect to IRC. I had some problems with the ribbon jamming on this, which quickly becomes a problem. The machine is fast enough, it'll just burn through the ribbon if it gets stuck. Notice that the machine moves the print thimble and ribbon out of the way when it's done printing, so you can see the paper more easily. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of VCF East 2020.